and we have to prepare for it to get the best out of it, inshallah. If we do not prepare for it, fasting is going to be hard. Salatul Taraweeh and all the actions of Ramadan is not going to be as easy as if we prepare ourselves for it. Two friends, one of them was running the marathon, which is you run for so many hours, 42 if I'm not wrong, 42 kilometers. And his friend was going with him, riding in the car, just to encourage him and be with him. And the other guy was running for hours and hours. His friend thought to go and run with him for a little bit. And he couldn't go for more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes and he's out of breath and he cannot go anymore. He said, how come you do all of these long hours and hours of running and I cannot even do it? He said, because I've been preparing for this for over a year now, just for that. You did not do the preparation. You come down and run 10 minutes and you get a cramp or you get tired. And that's what happened to many people. They come to the race of Ramadan. We know ahead of time there's Taraweeh in Ramadan, there's fasting, there's this and that, especially the extra deeds. But we see a big decrease in the number of people after a few days. Why? Because it's just like they did not prepare for Ramadan. And that's what give us the tafsir or understanding of the Sahaba when they said, كنا نتأهب لرمضان أو كذا أو ندعو الله يبلغنا رمضان 6 أشهر قبله وندعو الله يتقبله منا 6 أشهر بعده. We used to make dua to Allah for 6 months after Ramadan to accept our action in Ramadan, for last Ramadan. Make dua for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the next 6 months to make us catch Ramadan. So obviously they are psychologically preparing themselves for Ramadan. So we need to prepare ourselves in two main aspects. One, psychological, live the month of Ramadan now, we're receiving it, it's coming in 8 days, in 9 days, in 10 days, whatever it is. Psychologically, you'll be prepared for it. And physically, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was getting ready for it physically by fasting most of Sha'ban. Maybe at least we decrease the amounts of food as we said before. Why do we have to prepare for it at all? Because it's a big opportunity and a very important season for all of us. Enough to know that the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, إِذَا جَاءَ رَمَضَانَ فُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُ الْجَنَّةِ وَغُلِّقَتْ أَبْوَابُ النَّارِ وَصُفِّدَتِ الشَّيَاطِينَ. If we have to quote one hadith about the virtues of Ramadan, this hadith should be enough. When Ramadan comes, the doors of Jannah are widely open. The doors of Jahannam are closed. And the shayateen are being, chained. So the only one thing that is remaining to work on is your own nafs, is your own soul. And that's exactly what you gain if you achieve something. If you have to achieve something in Ramadan, as Allah said, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, that you may learn self-restraint, self-control. This self is what leads or misleads the person. You put it under control in Ramadan. How to prepare for it? These are the action plan or game plan here. We reviewed some aspects last time, and we continue on those. Let's refresh our alaqa, our relationship with the Mus'haf, the book of Allah, the best book ever. Allah is speaking. If you open this book, Allah is talking to you. Let's refresh and renew our relationship with the Quran from now. Read half a page, maybe a page. Put a plan for Ramadan. What do you want to do in Ramadan? It doesn't go by amani, by hopes and wishes. I will finish Quran 10 times. Put a plan for it. I need to read 2 pages, 5 pages, 10 pages, whatever it is. Put the plan and start working on it a little bit from now. We know ahead of time that there is a lot of praying. Salawat fi Ramadan takfur, mashallah, salawat, taraweeh, a lot of prayers. So you need to prepare from now. A couple of rak'ahs, few rak'ahs at night. So when Ramadan comes, it's not something different. Also, dua. We talked about this before. Prepare your list of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from now. Get ready to make dua to Allah and ask of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Get ready to give sadaqah, even though in a small amount from now, so it will be easy for you in Ramadan to do it. Look for ibadah that you didn't do before. None of us has achieved like everything in Islam. Look for something that you have never done before and do it. Something halal, something not bid'ah or not innovation. Look for it and do it. It could be simple, it could be easy, but you're adding to your Islam and your faith and your iman. Most important thing is you have to work on your time. All of us, everybody will be summer break for everybody. But you have to work on your time as far as preparing and planning your time, managing your time. And if you are working, you have to prepare from now. The work takes a big portion of our time. Maybe you can find some substitute. Work something out. You are aware of your, work plan or workload. Do something so that you can get the best of Ramadan, especially the last 10 days. The last 10 days. One of the things is that you need to control your sleep time, because you're going to be sleeping late in Ramadan. Decrease a little bit the amount of time that you sleep, because that's obviously what's going to happen in Ramadan. عود لسانك أن يكون رطبا بذكر الله. From this time until Ramadan, let's read more things, more du'as, more adhkar. So the tongue will get ready to work in Ramadan. Will be easy for it to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if you start doing this right now. All of us, all Muslims, ما من مسلم إلا ويحفظ شيء من القرآن. You memorize some of the Quran. Refresh that and renew that, or review that. So inshallah in Ramadan, not only with the Imam in the masjid, but maybe alone at home, you can read from those short surahs or portion of the surahs that you know, Surah Al-Kahf, surah here and there, short surah in there. Review these so you can pray with them without having to hold the mushaf or anything. Look for your friends, for your relatives, blood relatives, arham, your friends, your people that you have to, silatul rahim, which is a very important thing in Islam. Look for that list, especially people you haven't talked to for a long time, and give them a phone call, especially in this season. Give them early congratulations for Ramadan, or ask about them. This thing has a big reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just check in on your family members, extended family members, anybody who is related to you in any way. It will make it easy for you to do all of that, and even more is to read about the virtues and فضائل رمضان. اقرأوا بس عن فضائل رمضان وفضائل الصيام وفضائل العشر الأخيرة وليلة القدر. How many reward is in there? One hadith, the Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Abu Umama, عليك بالصوم والصيام فإنه لا عد أو لا عد له. There is nothing that's equivalent to fasting. If I have to give you an advice, go ahead and fast, because there is nothing equivalent to fasting. This is one hadith in there. Read about the special gate for the people who fast in Ramadan, Dabour. Read about the salawat that's being, the reward that's being doubled so many folds for the people who fast, who do anything in Ramadan. Read about the dua that's being responded to in Ramadan. All of that. Read about this fada'il, because when you know there are presents, gifts, prizes are waiting for you, you will feel enthusiastic to do the action. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala يبلغنا رمضان، اللهم بلغنا رمضان وتقبله منا رب العالمين. Allah make us catch Ramadan.